Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm Jen O'Toole, the Unicorn Leadership Coach. What if I told you that you can't research your way into a new career? I know there will be a lot of career advisors or career coaches whose models I blow up with this notion, but it's true. You want to know why? It's because the answers that you're looking for are not out there. They are in here, inside you, probably buried well beneath the clutter of your current dissatisfaction. But trust me, they're there. If your question has been, if not this, then what? You're asking the wrong question. You can't start with what. You have to start with who. Who am I really? Who am I at my core? And why am I here? There's not a survey on career or a career inventory that can match you up with what you're really meant to do. Sure, you can try to get some ideas that way, but tools that focus on some static set of options that is a one size fits all is a surface exercise at best. If you really want to get at the core of what you are meant to do and be in this life, it's going to be an inside job. And that makes many people very uncomfortable, looking inward. I get it. It can be scary in there. All those fears, disappointments, lost dreams, missed opportunities, self-doubts, judgments, and all the feelings. Oh, so many feelings. It's just easier, and I speak from experience here, to not open that door. But buried under all that yucky stuff is the most important and critical part of you, the heart and soul of your being. And if you've never been one to ever consider that part of you in the what should I do equation, then you'll have so many rich and wonderful discoveries as you do even just a little bit of digging. You might finally admit to yourself that you sacrificed much of who you are to get what you have. It's not an easy process, but trust me, it's well worth it. A year ago, I was all set to relocate to Seattle for a new HR leadership role in a tech company. I had grown bored and dissatisfied in my previous job and company, and I convinced myself that a location change and a more exciting tech company would rejuvenate me and get me excited about getting up and going to work every day. Well, thankfully, numerous things outside of my control conspired to halt that move and give me time to really dig into what would actually bring me that elusive happiness and job satisfaction. And while the details can be saved for another time, I came to realize that I had long ago lost most of the passion for the work that I was doing in my career. Yes, some of it was great, but not enough of it to make up for the parts I barely tolerated. And once it became clear that another job in another company, in another city, was not going to fix any of that, at least in the long run, as hard as it can be to admit how much we lie to ourselves to keep up appearances every day, the relief that comes when you finally do is indescribable. I had sort of a euphoria about it, actually. Maybe I still do, about finally seeing the light. So this brings me back to my original point. You can't research your way into the place that you're meant for. I might have been able to land in a great role in a company that was, yes, definitely better than what I had before, but it would have been a minor improvement at best, and most certainly it would not have been lasting. I'm still on a journey, and always will be, because there's no destination out there that's set in stone for any one of us. It's ever unlocking and evolving as I move forward. And I trust that now that I've pointed my compass in the right direction, I can relax a little bit more about the details and allow what's meant for me to come to me. If you never allow for that to happen, you'll be stuck on some generic career journey that in the end wasn't meant for you and doesn't much matter to you. Research and exploration will be a necessary and perhaps even significant part of figuring out what's out there for you. But to start there would be, to put an overused phrase to work, the cart before the horse. You could load it up with lots of great ideas, but you're not really going anywhere. And even though I was nearly certain I knew what my new direction was supposed to be, I still spent a significant amount of time making sure that I was clear on what a better, more fulfilled life looked like for me. I assessed my overall talent stack, I uncovered my core values, and I dared to document all of the dreams I had for my future, both big and small. And when that was done, I could feel confident that in choosing my new direction, I had a solid opportunity to create the life I really wanted. Had I stayed on the previous course, I would be in the same place today of dissatisfaction that I was a year ago. I cover all of these critical topics in my career reinvention course, The Unicorn Method for Reinventing Your Career and Your Life. Come explore and dig into the scary yet life-altering corners inside and underneath the veil of confusion with me and a cohort of like-minded fellow travelers. The link to the course information is in the description below this video and in the Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn posts. Please keep in touch and let me know what you think, and I'll see you later.